Pearland police officers showed up on scene and confirmed that there was a male dead inside of the house and began their investigation. They located and noticed that there was a vehicle that was registered to the decedent that was missing from the driveway of the house. They took the license plate, put it into the flock camera license plate reader system, and that vehicle started pinging around the Houston area. Pearland officers, HPD and Precinct 7, to my understanding, were able to locate that vehicle, the truck, and got into pursuit with that vehicle. This vehicle subsequently crashed out. The driver and sole occupant of that vehicle, a juvenile male, was taken into custody for that evading, and that juvenile is also a person of interest in the investigation that's happening behind me. There's currently a search warrant that's being obtained for the house, so at this time we don't have the name to release of the person who's dead inside this residence or any information on the juvenile at this time as the case is ongoing.
No idea what the juvenile was doing with the deceased person's vehicle?
Yeah, trying to figure that out. Like I said, early on, this happened just a few hours ago, and that the crash happened, again, not that long ago also. So trying to put the two and two together. Obviously, with the search warrant, it takes a little bit of time. But once we get inside the address, inside the house, and figure out who the person that is dead inside the residence is, then maybe we can start to link those two better.
You mentioned that flock. What is that for folks at home?
Yeah, flock is a license plate recognition system that communities around the area have. What it does is it actually takes an image of the license plate, and it can tell you where that vehicle was during certain times. So in this instance, when the license plate was entered into the flock camera system, if it goes across by any cameras in the area, it'll do a timestamp of that vehicle in that location, and then you can try to put your units in place to find that vehicle.
How long did that pursuit last?
I'm not sure. That happened up in Houston, so I'm not exactly sure how long it was.
And just to confirm, the juvenile was driving the vehicle of the person that is deceased?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct. The juvenile that we have detained currently as a person of interest was driving the vehicle of the person that is dead inside the residence.
Do you know if there's any history of calls to this home or anything like that?
Not aware of any calls previously here.
Are we talking about this investigation as is it a homicide investigation?
Yeah, it's potentially could go that way. We're listing that as a death investigation right now, pending the search warrant to get us inside. We don't want to rush to make any kind of title or determination until we get some more information as to what took place inside the scene.
Anything you can tell us when officers first arrived, that why they went inside, or was there?
Yeah, the typical protocol, the reporter called and said that there's a male dead inside the house. We obviously want to rush and administer aid if possible. And when the officers got in there, the person was beyond life-saving measures.
Anything witnesses were able to tell you about suspicious activity or anything going on?
None that I'm aware of, no, sir. No witnesses or anything at this time that we've spoken to.
Do you guys believe that this juvenile and this victim may be related?
That's something we're going to work on. Once we can identify for sure who is inside the house, that will help us put the pieces together better. Again, we're waiting on that search warrant at this time.
Anything else to witness?
No, that's it for right now, guys. Like I said, I'll update the press release, actually do an official press release that'll have more information once they get there.
Do you know if you have surveillance video of anything you guys may be reviewing? Or
I don't know aware of any surveillance video at the house or if this neighborhood has any flock cameras, but I'm sure our investigators are looking into any of that kind of stuff. Yep. Cool. Awesome. You guys, anything else?
No.